All right, y'all. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there, man. You know, I love the music. I love the intros. Yeah, I even like the outros for what we do choose to play. But man, welcome back to another episode of Sips and Sniffs. I am your host, Hidden Gems. What's going on, everybody, man? I know it's been a minute. Sorry for the wait, you know what I'm saying? But like my guy off of Martin, you know what I'm saying? What'd he say? Varnell Hall. Did you miss me? All right. But hey man, always a blessing. Oh Lord, everybody want to call you when you ain't got nothing to do. Well, actually, everybody want to call you when you got something to do. I hit you back, Mom. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a minute. Like I said, man, it's been a minute. I hadn't really been on here. I hadn't had a chance to get on here and talk to too many people. Been a lot going on, man. Been a lot going on, but it's been a couple of weeks since I popped on here for anything. And, I need these conversations, these lives, almost as much as some of y'all do. You know what I'm saying? This is a good space for community coming together and just to shoot the shit about fragrances, man. For real, for real. And boy, do I got a couple of discussions for y'all today. And one of them, we're going to get on a couple of recent releases. I'm going to start talking about my guy, Rafan. He sent me a decant pack that I'm going to talk about today. And we're going to get on this too, man. All right. Nocturnal Pour Homme Elixir. We're going to talk about this. I have some problems with y'all. All right. I have some problems with the community. And it is what it is. You talk how you want to, but we're going to talk about it real quick, man. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and say what's up to everybody who took a little time out of their day, their night, their evening to come in here in the chat. Man, first up is, of course, our guy, Joel Matrix. Now, he's one of 4 people that typically show up first in all the lives. So shout out to Joel. All right. Shout out to him. He says the sin of the day is Ahmed Al-Maghribi. All right. Herfa. All right. Nice. Corey in the building. Yeah. What up? My guy, Will the Thrill, said about to walk into a comedy club with the wife. I'll catch the replay for sure. Hey, but if you're still available, let us know who you're going in there to hear. Who's cracking the jokes, man? For real. What up, Lo? Our Lau 2026. All right, what's good, man? Appreciate you for coming through. All right, of course, the fragrance sister, Simone Chansey. What's going on, man? All right, David, what's good? Mr. Webster, Dr. Webster. All right, Simone said, hey, Gems and Frag family. So the night is pure addiction. Frank Olivier. All right. Baccarat Rouge 540 Inspiration. Nice. Of course, my guy, Mr. Clark. What's good, man? Sin of the day is Lorenzo Pazzalia, Sangria. There he is, man. What up, Kicks? What's going on, man? Tried to hit you up the other day. I think it was a couple of days ago, something like that. But anyway, okay. What's good, man? Sin of the day is Silver Mountain Water. Nice, classic. That's one of Creed staples. This is why Creed is still relevant. However, it's losing its grip on the community, but still relevant. Just a matter of who is relevant to. Me, myself, and I, like Beyonce said, hey, we're going to rock out with it for sure. All right. Dame, what's good? Sin of the day is Mancera Sicily. Nice little Mancera. I still got mine, as a matter of fact. Damn good. Frankie J, what's good, man? My guy, D Da Vinci. What up? Man, smash that like button, please. Raheem Miller, what's good, man? HBK, everybody in here, man. Let me go ahead and get in here, give everybody a shout out. Get to the bottom of these. All right. Twizzy, what up, baby? What's going on, y'all? Corey Ver, what's good, man? So today is God of Fire layered with Dynasty. Nice little tea and mango. Okay. Little combination there. D-Main, what up? All right. My guy, Terrence, the black card. What up, boy? Man. Get through here, man. Make sure I shout out to everybody. What up, Kev, man? Glad you got your pack. As I told you the other day, you gotta let us know, man. It's not an orchestra. It is, well, gotta let us know, man. You gotta let us know. Rock Boy T, what up, baby? What's going on, man? All right. Let me get down here. We are getting towards the bottom. Reggie, what's good? What is good? All right, we got Berseda Flores. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome, man. Let me get here. Twizzy in there. Since the day is Latafa Habib for women. All right, nice. All right, just got a new frag, Imperial Destiny Karun. All right, beautiful green frag. Interesting. Let me go ahead and highlight that. Might have to get my nose on it, see if it's worth purchasing. All right, but yeah, man. Hey, so we are at the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's start off with some little controversy. It seems that this community now is more about drama than about the fragrance at times. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it, man. Let's go ahead and get right to it, y'all. Been a lot of people talking about this for a few weeks. I've had this for a few weeks. Very good fragrance in and of itself. This is coming from the House of Rayhan. I just showed it and flashed it to you, but if you didn't see it, here you go again. We've got Nocturnal Pour Homme Elixir. Now, word on the street is that this is supposed to be a BDC, l'exclusive rendition. All right. I know quite a few people want to hear my opinion on this, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, all right? First and foremost, let's go ahead and, maybe you can't see it, but if you do have a moment, go ahead and pull it up with me, all right? We got Bleu de Chanel, all right? And what do we have? We have Bleu de Chanel, l'exclusive. Let's try and pull it up. And maybe it's not going to work like that. All right. But here's the deal. All right. So what you're going to get in here is not Bleu de Chanel exclusive. I don't care what nobody says. All right. For everybody who said it smells like Bleu de Chanel exclusive, they low-key lied. Okay. They low-key lied, stretched, and exaggerated things. All right. This fragrance within itself is a really good fragrance. I've worn this for a solid 2.5 weeks. I've gotten plenty of compliments off this. No, Joel, I did not say BBC. I said BDC. Okay. Bleu de Chanel. Chill out. All right. Marin, I see you with the Hawaii Malibu. Nice. All right. Now, let me go ahead and tell y'all. All right. If anything, this is a Bleu de Chanel, perhaps parfum, but I would probably even say EDP rendition. All right. If you really want to know, I'm believing this is a Bleu de Chanel EDP or parfum rendition. All right. It comes in with the same somewhat subtle citrus, kind of aromatics. Definitely smells blue, florally. It is creamy though. But y'all, I can't get along with the get along because it's just not, man. I tell y'all this. When I smelled it a few days ago, the exclusive. Y'all, it's ambery, it's darker, it's warm, and you get a distinct leather and woody note in there, okay? I mean, y'all, there's no mistaking it, all right? That labdanum, they say it's not leather, is that labdanum or whatever it is, there's a leather note in there to some degree, or that labdanum is coming across as a strong leather note. And I'm telling y'all, at the end of it, especially from the mid to dry down, y'all, nothing alike. And I don't mean to say nothing alike, like they have no attachments. Of course, the opening is going to be somewhat similar, but for those who say it's like 90%, that's a lie. I'll be honest with you, that's a lie. That is a lie. All right. Y'all, anybody who told you Nocturnal Elixir Rayhan is a Blue Day Chanel exclusive, I don't care if they're my friends, they still my friends, but I don't know what they smelling. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right. Now I'm not gonna say that they don't smell it because you know the whole thing that we like to hide behind at times is subjectivity, and I get it, and it could be subjective. But at the end of the day, how the hell do you relate a fragrance to another fragrance? And the key note that they tell you to look out for and the OG is not even present in the rendition. How the hell do you have a Blue Day Chanel exclusive rendition with no labdanum, with no leather? It's not even really warm and ambery. There's no heaviness, no weight, no darkness to it. It literally smells like a slightly darker version of the EDP, maybe the Parfum. And then there's no fucking leather. I don't get it. That's like me saying that I got a Naxos clone, but there's no honey in it. Y'all, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And I see you, D. You say Blue Day Chanel. There's a Club de Nuit Iconic Extrait. Smell like L'Exclusive. I don't know. I have to check it. I got several of them. I have to check and see, man. But I don't know. You say what? That's what Rayhan does. Obsidian smells nothing like Dior Parfum. All right, Dior Homme Parfum 2014. It's like 90% 2025. There we go. But see, it's not what Rayhan does, and we're gonna get to it. That's not what Rayhan does. That's what these reviewers do. All right, yeah, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. All right. My nose is not top notch. It is not the best out there. But you know what? My willingness to tell people what I got, maybe. All right. Because I'm telling you right now, when you get this, you are not getting Blue Day Chanel exclusive. I'm not going to say it all, but not in the capacity that these people are saying that you are. No, I'm sorry. You just don't get it. You can't have it. That's like having Signature Rosé with no rose. You know what I'm saying? It's like having Silver Mountain Water with no lime. All right. That's like me taking Aqua Media Forte Cologne and not having a T note in there. How the hell do you consider it a rendition or a replica or a clone? And the main note that it's known for is not in the composition. Somebody please explain that to me. You're right, Marion. If you're the perfumer, would you want your fragrance to smell just like the other one? If the company is telling you to make a clone, you will want it to come close. Yes, you do. Yes, you would. But secondly, here's the thing. This ain't about the perfumer. We just gotta start telling people what we smell. Stop telling people what we hear. We got to stop reading Fragrantica. There's so many people on there that talk about Fragrantica and Parfumo and how they're wrong and whatnot, but you're getting your facts from it. When I hear reviews and whatnot, you stating the same stuff that you get that they putting on there. It's unfortunate. Hey, my guy, hey, just to let you know, man, hey, her handbag must smell good as hell. I'm gonna tell you that. All right. But no, seriously, man. Hey, yeah, man. Rockers to rockers. Yeah, her handbag must smell good as hell. I'm telling you. But no, man. We gotta start just telling people what we smell. All right. Doesn't have to be the best, doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be somewhat clear and honest in the most cases. All right. And here's the problem that I have with it. My biggest problem is not that they may or may not have lied about what they're getting. They may or may not have favored it to a fragrance that is not like. My biggest problem is that they did all that. And this is still a damn good fragrance, just describing it as it is on its own. This fragrance garners attention, lasts a while, lasts about 8 hours, smells good off the skin, y'all. I mean, I grabbed plenty of compliments. I wish I could walk around the warehouse with this on. The little bitties and whatnot that I love to death that I work with, they walk by me several times a day and say, "You really smell good." And it was me wearing Nocturnal. Okay. So the truth of the matter is that this juice, this bottle, this fragrance right here is enough. It's enough by itself without having to be compared or lined up against something else. This is not exclusive. This is a really good joint by Rayhan. It punches above the price point. I think I got mine for like 30 some dollars. Easily would have paid 50 for it after I wore it. Damn good, man. Damn good. Should be reviewed, should be talked about, should be pushed to some degree for what it is and not what it was trying or what people are saying they think it smells like to garner attention. Because it doesn't. All right. It just wholeheartedly does not. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. People going to come say, hey, you got to give your own thoughts. Hey, that's my thought. All right. That's my thought. Rayhan Nocturnal. All right. Not the exclusive, but is exclusively good. All right. Let me get back in here, man. All right. Maren said, I did notice a lot of reviews, especially on the newer saucies, where people just read from Fragrantica and what was on was guesswork. Slow down and get it right. I'm telling you, I'm on Fragrantica right now. And I read through this, right? And it says off top, the number one thing that is closest to is Bleu de Chanel, l'exclusive. Yeah. I don't know how they did that. That's nowhere near it. All right. It is literally walking hand in hand with Parfum or EDP, whichever one you want. Now, I haven't smelled the Icon yet, but I'm going to get my nose on it this weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing what it is smelling like. The notes look like it's more similar. I'm pretty sure it might be, but yeah, this Rayhan is an instant dud in comparison. All right. But it's really good, y'all. It's really good. Worth the price point. Worth the wear. It's good. It is good. All right. These, they do this because of the views and they getting paid, helping the house sell bottles. Yeah, we all know why. I'm not here to ask why or justify it or it is what it is. It's just I got my time to speak, and that's what it is. What up, Fragrance Journey? What's good, my guy? All right. Of course, I honestly don't remember what BDC exclusive smells like, but Nocturnal Elixir is good to my nose. Exactly. It's great. It smells really good off skin, but it smells like BDC Parfum. All right. Or EDP, however you want to do it. All right. But shout out to Rayhan. They really got a good one on their hands. All right. For anywhere from $35 to $50, this is definitely worth the purchase. I stand behind it. Definitely a good one, man. Mass appealing, long lasting. It's going to get you everything that you want. For those that simply want to smell good, want to be noticed, boom. Get your hands, your nose, and your skin on this. Hey, get it on skin for the win. Point blank period, man. What up, Morgan? What's going on? Appreciate that. Said when Afnan Night Out came out, all the reviewers read the notes from Afnan release. The owner came out and said he released the notes on purpose. Bro, I'm telling you, you can't make some of this shit up, man. You cannot make some of this stuff up. It is crazy. It's crazy, man. Ah, there he is. All right, wait, yes. Joe Anthony, what up, baby? He said, only good BDC I tried that's close is Barada Exclusive from their mass line. You have to send that to me, Joe. You have to send that to me. Anybody who's wondering, you already know who it is. I believe that is our guy, An Average Joe. Text it to me, Joe. Text it. Joe said original or clone. Fragrances should be compared. It should be shouldn't be compared. My fault. It should be an individual choice from the smell. Which one you like, love the most? Exactly, man. Just talk about them for what they are, man. Alrighty, what up, Money Burner? What's good, baby? What's going on, man? Hey, Joel spitting facts there, everybody. So we got that out the way. All right, man. Look here. All right. Not a lot of people have talked about it. I've seen a few pictures here and there. I went out and spent my hard-earned money on a couple from this house. This is a house that everybody, and I mean everybody, has told me, hey, James, why are you such a hater, man? Why are you such a hater of this house? And I'm like, yeah, I don't hate the house. They have some good stuff. It's just at the time I got to find what works for me. Well, I decided to do a little patronizing, okay? All right? To show love through the community, not just because I have money to blow, but because this one really sounded like it was up my alley. Now, a lot of y'all may have heard me recently, not too recently, but talk about this brand, especially during the time where I was on Fragrance Court whipping Dame's ass, okay? In a discussion that he clearly lost heavily to. All right. And it's none other than the brand of Zaharoff, y'all. Now, a couple of years ago, I had gotten my nose, all right? I got my nose on one of the original ones. I bought a decant off of Mercari, okay? And I got my nose on the original Business Over Pleasure, all right? Damn good fragrance, blue, subtle, aromatic, lasted good a long enough time. I think it gave me about 5 or 6 hours, depending. And even that was like right after I started really getting into my hydration sequence with my skin. All right. And this as a blue fragrance definitely worked well. All right. Now I've only worn it once since then, but you see the original, you see the bottle. All right. Shout out to TLTG, my guy Ross. All right. You see the back of it. Yes, sir. See what's up. Business on top, pleasure on bottom. That's what she said. Anyway. And yeah, man. Hey, beautiful presentation. Got it. Kept it in the box. Like I said, one time wear. Boom. Well, because this was so good to me, y'all know what your boy had to do. I had to patronize the house one more time, all right? And in doing so, I went out there not just to patronize George Zaharoff, who, from what I can tell, every time I've seen him on the channel, he has been a professional. And he's been a great guy on camera. I hear nothing but good stuff about him through other people's interactions, taking care of any problems or just getting things out to people quickly as possible. So it was quite easy with the friendship and with knowing who George is and Zahara. I went ahead and patronized them on the last 2 releases, and that is the Pleasure Over Business. All right, released by Ross. Boom, you already know. All right, and of course I had. This is the first one from this young man. All right, from this gentleman. All right, but I think he is younger than me. I think he is. But I had to support the house on both of them, all right? You see what it is, all right? Soul Elixir and Pleasure Over Business, all right? Had to show some love, all right? Now, honestly, because it's Zaharoff, I really did expect more reviews. You know what I'm saying? Like for some reason, I just haven't heard a lot. So I was wondering, I got them about a week ago. I got them in the mail, but I've been so busy and been so sick and whatnot. I really haven't gotten my nose on them because I wanted to give them a fair shot. So I went ahead and I wore Ross's yesterday. Yeah. First of all, before I get to the fragrance, all right, let me go ahead and address the shenanigans in the chat, all right? All right, yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up. They say, yeah, am I going to FragCon in Texas? I'll be there. I'm about to ramp up some of the stuff that we're doing now. getting ready for it. But yes, I will be there in Houston. Yes, sir. Poor Dame. Yeah, man. I whipped him like Michael Irvin whipped that I forget what he was spanking out there, but yeah, whipped his butt. All right. The delusional chat representative here. Yes. All right, let me see real quick. Joel said, I didn't buy any of the fragrances for a while now, but money is coming in. When something catches my eye, something new I want come out, I'll get it. Amen. Amen. I haven't really been trying to spend much money. I've definitely cut back big time. All right. And I've really just been supporting those that I truly believe in and friends in the community. You know what I'm saying? I know my girl D has something coming up. I was going to talk about a couple of her packs that she recently sent me as well. And then I got one that's special. Especially, I can't talk to you about it yet. But when we do, just know she got some things in the making that are phenomenal. Phenomenal blends, for real. This is why I love indie niche, for brands like hers and others to go out there and sample blends that nobody else is trying, nobody else is doing. Man, love it. And we'll talk about it soon enough. But for now, let's get back to the chat and then Zahadov. All right. Hey, look. Marion said you got to listen to Jim's talk about beating you over and over. I say y'all running back on another subject. Don't sign him up for that type of trauma. Joe, I'm on the buying freeze too. Yeah, man. Hey, the old lady gave me a severe threat. Got a bottle coming in. I might have to hit this. Oh, Jesus, man. Yeah, holla at me. Holla at me. Hey, Fragrance Journey, you say you only buying grills? That's pretty much where I am too, man. I'm about to hit up. Look, I'm going to hit you up, but man, look, that one house, I'm going to just give one name, all right? I'm sure someone's going to buy into it and get a couple before I do, but Bortnikov, I'm about to get into it, baby. I'm about to get into it. Yeah, I'm over there telling himself he's like a sex symbol. Boy, if you don't sit back in that chair, I ain't Shay. Don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but no, seriously, man. Shout out to Zahadov. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Now, look, I like to use Fragrantica. Unlike some people, I don't have a problem with telling you I go to Fragrantica. All right. Because the truth of the matter is, there's nothing wrong with using Fragrantica for what it's good for. Thing is that don't use it for a review. Use it to see what notes they provide, because usually they just copy and paste what they have on the original website and they just go from there. But for those that want to talk, oh yeah, I smell this. I smell that. Hey, that ain't me. That ain't me. But all right, first thing first, pleasure over business, y'all. Yes, much love to George, man, for real. Somewhat similar, nice guy, man, great guy. From all the interactions I've heard from other people, definitely got to give him a shout out. But let's go ahead and get to this, man. All right, so right now we got the Z create. Let me see something real quick. 1 point. Oh yeah, there we go. 1.5. All right, y'all. So the way this is described to be, all right, is it's a balance between discipline and indulgence, structure and spontaneity. Bright, spiced, and subtly warm is a fragrance built on contrast, refined, but never predictable. Okay. Let's see here. The opening is sharp and immediate. It's fragrant. Okay. All right. Let's get on here. All right. Let's get on skin for the win. All right. Let's do this. All right. Now. All right. Not bad. Nice little spray. It's not a mist, but it is pressure. It is. It does get out. Oh, hey. Okay. Okay. This is good, y'all. Hey. Man, last night I forgot how much I enjoyed this. This is definitely, I would say, some older man juice. Now, when I say older man, I'm thinking like 30 and up typically. You got a job and responsibilities, you got bills to pay. Yeah, you got to get your hair cut once every 2 weeks because your job ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? You in front of people. This is something that I definitely would not feel. I myself would not feel comfortable wearing this with anything more comfortable than some dock shoes. I definitely couldn't wear it with my J's or something like this. This is something that makes me want to dress up. This is definitely a different feeling from pleasure. I mean, from business over pleasure. Business over pleasure definitely is a little more playful, a little more aromatic. It has me thinking something a little different. With this being damn near exactly what he said, is heavier, not really darker, but definitely a little thicker. All right. It's still got that spicy, citrusy opening, almost like a fougere feel. Very clean, aromatic. Definitely something that you can wear in business settings or anything professional, even if it's not a professional. See, if you just want to come across to other people as professional, this is good. Let's take a look at the notes. So I went on Fragrantica and I'm not trusting it too much. So I went to the Houses Are Hot Off website. Okay. Let's see here real quick. All right. Everybody see that? Let me go ahead and share this screen real quick. And boop, boop, boom, da da, doom, 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 da da, doom, 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 da da, doom, doom. All right. So here we go, y'all. In the top notes, we got Sichuan pepper, bergamot, coriander. Okay. Definitely see what a spicy citrus opening is. And the thing that I like about this, a lot of times when I smell Sichuan pepper, all right, it's typically heavier with the spiciness. This is actually kind of smooth out. I don't know if that's from the coriander because I know coriander can come across as spicy at times, but I'm thinking it maybe is something else. Maybe it's the Palo Santo, the guaiac wood. Just kind of no, Palo Santo is probably what's smoothing it out. But you definitely get the citrusy, spicy opening. Very aromatic, smooth. It says in the heart it has lemon verbena. There goes some more citrus. Lily of the Valley provides some florals, maybe a little softness in there. Cashmere wood. I think that cashmere wood might add to the creaminess, similar to sandalwood at times. Florentine iris. Definitely getting a little bit of an iris feel, and ginger. Not sure how it's moving around in here, but could be adding to the citrus, making the citrus stronger. Typically, yeah, a lot of times citrus, the pepper and whatnot, they make the citrus pop out a little bit more, but there is a spicy nature to it, and I definitely get that from this. Y'all, this is smooth, man. Fougere-ish, aromatic, gentlemanly. Definitely a good wear for right now. All right, definitely a good wear for right now. Most definitely. I'm really liking this. I'm really digging this. Even though it's aromatic, it has like a smooth, creamy feel in that it has a little weight, as I stated earlier. But it's not so heavy that it's going to be cloying in high heat. Yesterday I was wearing it. I think it may have gotten up to like 90 degrees, maybe like high 80s, low 90s. And it still wore well. Still wore really well. I really like this, man. Ross did his thing when he put this together, when he helped to narrate, should I say, or put this fragrance together. He definitely did well in this. This is pleasure over business, y'all. Pleasure over business. This is good, man. Right now, off of my wear yesterday and off of the wear of what I'm remembering right now, I'm feeling right now. If I had to say out of 10, I would give this about an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5, somewhere within the 8 to 8.5 realm. Um, Easy reach wear if you just want to smell clean, professional, like a gentleman. I'd say this is an easy reach. Easy reach. Definitely well put together. I've had my ups and downs with Zahatov. Several of them have smelt very designerish in that I didn't necessarily like the way they were put together or blended. However, this one right here, they definitely did some work with this blend. They definitely did some good things in the lab, man. This is a gem. And I'm low key a little disappointed that they haven't really talked about this much in the community. For the ones that they've been blowing up and whatnot, I mean, I understand why people were very open about the Z Creators 3.0, but I'm a little disappointed because as much as I like this, I'm wondering why haven't more people talked about these new fragrances? I just haven't seen it, good, bad, or indifferent. I've seen poster pictures. I've seen a couple of pictures. People put them in their weekly rotations, do a little talk about, a little conversation about them, but they haven't been talked about like the other ones have. I'm a little disappointed, man. I'm a little disappointed. Let me get back to the chat. All right. Frank said, I agree. D is working hard. Yes, she is, man. Yes, she is. Man, I got a sample of that Jenkins store. That lit my soul up. I had to buy it. Yeah, man. Okay. Nice. Mary said, I use Fragrantica because my memory be bad. No more redundancies. Yeah. D is being recognized in MD in July. Go to our IG for more information. Okay. Let's check that out. Let us check that out real quick, okay? And shout out to everybody who's in the chat, man. What up, Sherrod? I see you over there. Maybe I missed you a second ago, but what up, man? Let me go ahead and get over here to D's page. Let me see if it'll let me pull it up while I'm also running what you call it on here. Let me see, because yeah, I love to shout out those in the community that we know for any awards that they've gotten. That's the other thing that I wanted to talk about. I was really going to talk about it tomorrow, but if you don't know, our guys Kicks and Aroma, all right, and who else? Kicks Aroma and Eddie. They actually did a live on Instagram, I believe, where they talked about the awards over there at the Pineapples. I definitely was going to touch base on it again tomorrow, but they definitely did a good segment where they covered the awards and what they thought about some of the people, some of the brands, and going over there. So if you got a minute or two, well, if you got some time, go over there and check it out. All right, like, share, subscribe their content. Show them some support, man. People got to work 2 jobs nowadays. Yeah, baby. Hey, yes, you do. I do. I got several. And one of them ain't YouTube. This is all fun because they ain't paid me a penny yet. But I do appreciate those who have Cash App or who have gone and super chatted, man. That definitely helps out. But no, that's mandatory no matter what hobby you're into, man, right now. All right. My guy, the Scent Boss. What up, James? Fragrant Family. I only have one frag from Bortnikov, and it's Oud Monarch. It's a Night Royal Oud by Arabian Oud. Nice. All right. Simone said, yo, I have an unopened Chrome Mazzaro. What's it similar to? Girl, I don't know. Better get on Fragrantica and see if it's true or not. I don't know. For real. All right. Everybody showing love to Scent Boss. HBK, I won't like it, Simone. Oh, you won't like Simone. Send it to me. For real, man. Hey, for real. Look, my guy Joel said, Gems, I recognize that song in the movie Breaking to Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. Look at Joel. Yeah, man. All right. My guy Marion said, not just Iris, Florentine Iris. Okay. I have to look that up. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's more affordable iris or what, but hey, it is an iris feel because in here it does kind of soften it, gives it a cloak of almost like a little soft cloak, a little cloudy cloak. Gives a little, now I like to use this word, but a little density, a little thickness, but not creamy in a manner of that type of texture. More thicker, dense, like a heavier cloud over the florals, the citrus, and it softens the pepper too as well. So definitely can sense the iris and how it's used. Definitely a really good blend, man. I like this. Dame, yeah, it's a winner, man. What up, Shay? What up, Shay? Butter, baby. It's good, man. For real, for real. Chris, what's up, man? Pleasure Over Business is an awesome fragrance. I'd also say an 8 or 8.5 myself. Scent of the night is Sergio Soldano Black. All right, an underrated 80s aromatic Chypre. All right. And you know what? That's the funny thing. This thing literally has like a Chypre and a Fougere feel to it. It's almost like it's Fougere in the opening, but once that iris starts to settle a little bit, it becomes kind of like the mid of some of the Chypres that I have. This is really good. Hey, like I said, man, Zaharoff did good with this one. I can't lie. I ain't getting paid. I paid my hard-earned money for this. I did not have this sent out, although I wish I had. You know, we are PR friendly. But seriously, no, this is really good, man. And for anybody that's bought it, that's worn it, man, this cul-de-sac is a hot off hater, supposedly. All right. I'm asking anybody who's gone out there and bought this and has worn it and enjoys it, speak more about it, man. Because I tell you what, y'all wore me out with that damn Seraphim Blush. It was good, but y'all really pissed me off with that Seraphim Red. For the 2 weeks, everybody was going hard on that one, and that was not up to par to me. That was not a good Zaharoff release. But hey, to each his own. It's subjective, right? That's the cake we hiding behind, right? It's subjective. Okay. All right. Yeah, it did sell out real quick, but he told y'all saw what happened with the Z 3.0, but let me go ahead and say this. You saw what happened with the Z 3.0. Don't be surprised if some more get found. I said that. It magically came true. Just have your money ready. That's all I'm going to say. All right. D said, I got short on Soul Elixir. All right. Editing full review. Nice bet. I'm going to be looking for it. Hey, if anything, if you put it out, I have to go in there and basically set my notifications, let me know when you post it. But if not, share it with me on IG. Share it with your boy. All right. Here we go. The Booty Butter Princess. You already know. Talking about iris, I'm thinking of getting Boadicea Harmonious. Smells like a niche Dior home. Indeed, it does. One of my favorites over there. I wore it a few times when it was cold, man. It's definitely good. Definitely good. Definitely good, man. Marion said, Viva More Parfums having a sale, and I'm trying not to buy. Pray for my strength. Yeah, I got you, man. E. Kroom, what up? What up? Hope all is well. Scent of the day is Ormond Jane, Harding Tropique. Definitely, man, that's a good one for sure. Let me see here. Borsellino Black Iris is a good iris frag too. Interesting. What up, Buff? What's good, baby? All right. Florentine Iris, according to Fragrantica, is very rare. All right. Nice. Florentine is the highest grade of iris. All right. So George put a little investment in there. Okay, man. All right. Following the iris tree, just ran into a fragrance called Ethereal Iris. Send it to me, Mary. I want to see if there's a way we can get some samples. Now, I was just playing unless you just want to give it to me now. Kroom said, did you smell that oud and amber yet, Jims? Well, don't ask me nothing silly. Banga. We gonna talk about it later, though. I'm not gonna talk about it tonight, baby. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right, y'all over here making sales in the chat. All right. Mary said, I agree, Jim. Seraphim Red is a scrubber. Blue was okay. I haven't been too impressed with the house, but I'm still open-minded. Did like the Black Rose frag. Black Rose, Health 80 Black Rose was definitely good. I'm still in the midst of considering getting it. Still got to get Arms. Still got to get Signature Rose. And man, I'm hoping, I'm praying that we get a chance to go back and snag those Z Creator 3. Oh wait, no, what is it? If these are these 2.5s? No, I'm hoping I might get a chance to go ahead and snag a Z Creator 3. Yeah, the last one that Justin did, and the one that Ross did. I actually went back to the decants, smelt them again. They were good. They were good. All right, they were good. They were worth the price. They were worth the opportunity. But yeah, my worries, my doubts held me back. And for that price, I kind of wish I had gotten them. But shout out to them, man. Let me go ahead and get over here. Shout out to our girl D. All right. Who is, yeah, like my girl Simone says, she is up for something. All right. Let me go ahead and bring this up, man. For real. Boy, it sucks when you get little moths in your house, man, from leaving the door open too long. But check this out, y'all. All right. So, all right. It says, this is on D's page, man. It says it's pronounced essential harmony. All right. Why the 3? Because I personally believe fragrance has a way of bringing harmony to the 3 essentials of self: mind, body, and spirit. Nice. All right. Let me see something. So this is explaining her brand, right? There it is. All right. Here we go. So sniff, sip, and sway. You see how everybody trying to bite the sips and sniffs? Yeah, I see what y'all doing. I see what you're doing. But check them out, man. Hey, shout out to them. They got my guy, the Elemental, and D in there. All right. Thank you to District of Scent DMV for inviting me to this wonderful fragrance event. She's beyond excited. All right. And honestly, a little nervous in the best way to be participating in her first fragrance event. Nice. Says here, what started as a passion for creating fragrances that make people feel confident, comforted, and connected has grown into this beautiful opportunity. And she couldn't be more grateful to be able to showcase essential harmony alongside fellow fragrance lovers and other amazing fragrance houses. Truly a dream come true for her in the moment. Thank you to everybody who has supported her, encouraged, and purchased, shared, and believed in her journey. This is only the beginning, and she can't wait to share the experience with you all. Here's the fragrance community and stepping into new beginnings. Definitely, man. Shout out to D for that opportunity, everything that's going on. And yeah, man, shout out to her and safe travels and the best of experiences in this event, because I mean, look, she's going to be up there with some heavy hitters. My guy Luke from the Elemental. You got Free Yourself, which is an up and coming brand over the past couple of years. Ex Nihilo, not Ex Nihilio. Shout out to my boy Kicks, but he always likes throwing that extra I in at the end of there. It's Ex Nihilo, all right, not Ex Nihilio. Nah, I just love messing with them. And then they're going to be in there with, who in the heck is that? Inverso? Never heard of them. Okay. And a couple of others. Beauty Unveiled, yeah, and Morok and Co. Yeah, I haven't heard of them. But, you know, shout out to all of them for the opportunity. And yeah, man, go D. Let's go, baby. Let us go. Did anyone try a beer from the other Z creator? Yeah, I did. It was not. It was not a bad one. Just wasn't up to my speed. A lot of vanilla, good, leaned gourmandish. I'm not in my gourmand stage anymore, so I just felt like I could do without it. But very, very masculine, very easy to wear. Just wasn't what I was looking for, and thus I don't have a bottle of that one. The other ones I just kind of overthought it and then lucked out. All right. My boy Chrome said, anybody smelled Redolessence Frag with Vivamore? Just got an email to get a bottle for $75. That may tell you everything you need to know. But I'm going to holler at them anyway. All right. Copilot kills redundancy. Oh, yes. Copilot kills redundancy. I run a quick gap analysis and redundancy audit before buying anything. And it saved me from tons of pointless pickups. Definitely. That's always good to do, man. That sounds like a really good, really good habit to have. Let me see here. Simone said, Chrome, you talking about main character or the new one? I think you're talking about main. No, it's got to be the new one because main character's been out and it's been at a different price, I think. Chrome, have you smelled any of those new BDKs? Simone said that Districts of Scent is open to the public. $10. Nice. Nice. That should be good. I wonder if Jim's eyes going to get big when he smells Soul Elixir. I already smelled it, dang, but they might get a little big. I mean, it's a good scent. I'm going to tell you like this. I have no regrets on either one of these purchases. All right. Neither one of them. They both were worth the money. All right. Simone's going. Nice. All right. Chrome said, I haven't heard some are good. Can't get with the price. Yeah. Rock Stellar Silk is good. Oh, okay, Rock Stellar Silk is good. Okay. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get back in here. Let me get to the next one, all right? As you know, the other one that was out was, what is it? Soul Elixir, okay? Soul Elixir, all right? This is the one that they redid for Justin, all right? I never got a chance to smell Brass and Soul. Wasn't really a big fan of the second one that everybody was raving about. However, I did end up liking the third one, the Z Creator 3.0 that he did. Like I said, just procrastinating. My doubts got the best of me, and I didn't get a bottle. But if they should open up another one, I'm there. Marion said, oh, self-made. And they have it for $75. And they also have other frags that they made by Guess going $57. Is Guess the brand, or are you telling me to guess the creator? Let me know. Wait a second now. Hold up, y'all. Don't you play with me. Let me see something real quick. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me see this. All right, my boy Kroom said, where you at? Where you at? All right. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to take a look at this, man. Ooh. Yo. Yo. Man. What? Hey, we're gonna talk about this afterwards, all right? We're gonna go ahead and get back over here, man. Look, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all of those that were giving those tips and whatnot. We're gonna get to it. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and get to this. All right. For those who don't know, I'm talking about Soul Exclusive, or what is this? Soul Elixir, okay, by Justin. All right. All right, let's get to it, man. All right. So on here, I'm gonna go back. Man, Ross's does smell good, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a grown man scent. It's definitely a grown man scent. 30 and up only. If I smell somebody under the age of 30 wearing this, they got an old soul for sure. All right. Now, here's what we got. All right. Ooh, I love how those caps stay on there. I ain't got to worry about it falling off when I pull it up by the cap. All right. Not bad with the atomizer. I definitely wanted to spray out a little more. Seemed a little streaky, but not bad, not bad. All right, some of the other ones have been a little more pressurized, so they've been better, but not bad. Oh yeah. Okay. You definitely get a somewhat boozy opening. Now, it comes from a mixture of things because it's not. Let me just say this. All right, according to the website, top notes are bergamot, mandarin, juniper berry, gin accord, rum, and cardamom. Right. Definitely get a spiciness in the undertone. Definitely get the citrusy, fruity opening. All right. Now it's not bright fruit. It's not bright and citrusy, but you get the blend of it along with a very interesting gin and rum accord. Now, the funny thing about this is that with the juniper berries and the rum accord, it almost feels like it's a darker rum, like a dark rum, not that white, sweet rum. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it could actually be just a regular white rum as well, but it's not flavored. All right, it's not coconut, it's not none of that. It's just rum. All right. And so you got that with a gin and a noticeable kind of citrusy, fruity mix up in there. So it's definitely going to grab your attention in the opening. All right. Definitely interesting. All right. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It's interesting. All right. It's attention grabbing. In the open air, I could see someone walking by and being like, off of initial smell. All right. Now in the heart, it says it has jasmine, muguet, all right, geranium bourbon, geranium bourbon, clary sage, tobacco, and cypress. Now, one thing that I have noticed on several of Justin's is that he likes a little tobacco mixture. All right. He doesn't go for your regular, like the way that I love tobacco for me, he doesn't provide that type of tobacco. There's a tobacco note blended in here with the bourbon. They like to mix them together in a sense. And you can see where the tobacco interferes, or should I say stirs up the blend of the bourbon, but also kind of plays in the background of the initial opening of the citruses, the slight tart fruity notes from the juniper berry, and of course the boozy opening. This is good. This is different. All right. Justin, aside from the last one, the previous one, Second Soul, definitely challenged my ideals of certain blends. I think that's why I didn't too much care for it, because it pushed the envelope a little too much with certain notes for me. But this one right here is pretty much doing the same thing. But it's good. I think I'm just open to receiving this type of blend now. I think that's really what it is. Right now, I'm just open to receiving these style of blends because I can honestly say back then when Second Soul was hot and whatnot, I was not a fougere lover. I had some fougeres that I messed with, that I liked and whatnot, but I was not really into it. I didn't want to smell like, don't give me, you send me a simple pack, it better only have like one or two fougeres. And outside of that, I'm not trying to smell it. But now that I've tapped into my inner 40, all right, and working in a warehouse, a lot of times when I leave the house, if I'm not going to the gym, I'm dressing up to some degree. So I like to smell like I'm 40 or like I'm older, like I'm more distinguished. And that is the style of fragrance that I get from this. It's different. It's nothing in particular. You're not going to be able to say in a lot of these that you get something in particular or some individual note. You won't. All right. But what you can do is if you know the nature of these notes and you know how they blend, the acidity of them, how it may make it go bright, how it may make it twisted into a little bit of a funky kind of interesting mix, then you kind of get a better feel for this. But Soul Elixir, y'all, it is good. It is different. It's good. It's challenging. But I like it. I like it. This is definitely aromatic. Walking around, they're going to smell you for sure. Now, here's the thing that throws me off. It says in the base, all right, it has patchouli, suede, moss, cedarwood, vetiver, labdanum, myrrh, vanilla, and Bushman candle. Now, I'm not about to play with that and talk to you about all that. The labdanum, I understand how it can be used and how it might be affecting this, giving almost like a thick kind of warm yet leathery feel in some cases. I do understand the patchouli, suede, and moss will give it a kind of earthy, give it some texture, earthy dry down and whatnot, along with that vetiver. But the vanilla, aside from it's adding a slight sweetness, kind of a slight sweetness to it. The myrrh providing a little bit of grit, along with a little bit of spice maybe. That Bushman candle, I'm not sure what the hell it's doing. Now, when I think candle, I think wax. I think something that's smooth. So I'm thinking something along the lines of maybe a sandalwood effect or whatnot. But I'm not exactly sure. I'm not even going to play. But, y'all, for everything that is worth, regardless of what they're doing a phenomenal job on skin. Now, if I had to rank this out of 10, I would definitely give this around the same 8 to 8.5 on skin. When I read from the website what this is meant to do, it says the opening is immediate and clean. Yes, bergamot and mandarin provide brightness, while juniper and a crisp gin accord bring aromatic clarity. Rum and cardamom add warmth without heaviness. I can honestly say that they do that. They are definitely not the depth or the thickness of the fragrance, but they do provide the warmth in there. All right. It says as it settles, the fragrance becomes more structured. Tobacco, clary sage, and geranium bourbon form the backbone, supported by jasmine and muguet for lift and balance. Interesting. All right. Interesting. All right. The dry down is smooth and layered. Correct. Patchouli, suede, moss, cedarwood, and vetiver create texture. Boom. All right. While labdanum and myrrh introduce depth. That's that thickness. That's that heaviness, that weight. Vanilla and Bushman candle add warmth, finished with a soft, controlled trail of smoke. Now, not necessarily getting the smoke. Well, I guess I kind of am. But it's almost like it's a smoke within the blend. Definitely good, y'all. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Definitely a really good fragrance blend. All right, well blended, well put together. I'm definitely gonna have to do an individual review on this. It's quality. The price was right. If you got in on this, you got yourself a steal. If this is your style of fragrance and you like this, this was a steal, for real. This was truly a steal. And at a Parfum Extrait, they said 30%. Yeah, man. Jeff, what's good, baby? You can add to the list to buy, but you're going to have to wait for it to come back out. This thing sold out in days. I think in like a week. Both of them, man. But put it on your list. If they open it up and whatnot, If I can remember, I'll definitely hit you up and let you know there's an opportunity to buy it because these are good. Soul Elixir and Pleasure Over Business. Both really good. Buff sound mad I missed out on these. Definitely dragged my feet. That's what I did with the last one. That's why I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do this because Ross is a good guy. Ross is my friend and whatnot. A good guy too, but, he's my friend. We talk here and there. And I missed out on the opportunity to support him on the last one, so I'm going to go ahead and support him on this one. And he did not let me down. All right? And this is coming from a guy, and I had to go in on it because, look, I had a love. It's not top tier, but it is definitely a top wear for me during the summer. Business over pleasure was great for me. All right? It is great for me. I loved it. So if it's anything like that, and this is a refined version of it, then I definitely have to go out there and support for real. Yeah, be on the lookout. But these are good, man. Like I said, Soul Elixir. I'll be honest with you, and this is perfect size because for what I do, 2.0 is good enough for me. All right, 2.0 is good enough for me. But y'all, if you missed out on it, I'm sorry, man. Y'all better be in tune. This is good. And this is not me out here just caping for Ross and TLTG. I'm not trying to get free promo or nothing. I bought these with my own hard-earned money. And guess what? I have no regrets. They are good. As a matter of fact, these actually got me over here looking at their next summer fragrance, man. I'm thinking about going ahead and getting it. What up, Alicia? What up, sis? All right. I ain't gonna lie. It looks good too. All right. It looks good too. I do not care. That's a hot off Gusto Limon. Yeah, it might be my next blind buy. I have to check on it. It's going to be readily available. So I'm in no rush right now. Still trying to give myself some time to get over what I just purchased, but definitely looking into getting that one for sure. All right. Well, went ahead and got over on the Zahatovs. All right. Talked about this this lie of a comparison that everybody's giving for this one right here. Nocturno Pour Homme Elixir by Rayhan. It is not Bleu de Chanel exclusive rendition. It is not. I repeat, it is way closer to the EDP and the Parfum. It's just that it's asinine for you to compare it, and it doesn't even have any of the main notes that align with Bleu de Chanel exclusive. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why people are out there saying it. It's like, get your nose on it. Like I say, get it on skin for the win. These people ain't doing that. Or they just running with a script. Sometimes the script ain't even necessarily what the company sends out. The script is what they saw other people talk about. So, it is what it is, though. All right. Jeff said, have you gotten your hands on any of the Velixir fragrances? I have not yet. People have told me to get into them. I'm definitely going to get into it. Probably will start those probably end of this month, if not next month. I'm not in a big, time crunch for it. I am going to be doing more niche heavy content and going from there, though. Man, Simone said Pepsi time. Anybody bought a fragrance from our fragrance before? Yeah, got several. It's legit. It is legit. See, HBK is very legit. Prices are amazing. Indeed, they are. Let me see something real quick, y'all. Hey, for those of you that don't know, man, this was the week and weekend of Essence. All right. The fragrance event that they have every year in Milan. And this year, your boy missed out. All right, your boy missed out. Supposed to go up there and spend some time with my guy, Raph. some of the other creators I know off of IG and everything. And unfortunately, wasn't able to make it. And the problem is that in the midst of it, the reason why I wasn't able to make it was because of money, of course, this damn government, this damn gas prices. All right. But y'all, I'm feeling real sick because, man, guess what happened? Guess what I found out? Bruh. Out there was a special event with the House of Xerxes. You already know I was coming to it. All right. With the House of Xerxes, there was a special event, and they did a special release, y'all. A special release. At a party at the event, and they released 3 new fragrances, y'all. 3 new fucking fragrances that I have got to get my nose on. And they are a collaboration with Lamborghini. Y'all, I'm so mad. I'm so sick in the stomach. Let me go ahead and share this with you. I've already been talking to a few people that got their noses, got a purchase of it already. Y'all, I am sick. So sick. So sick right now. Look at these fucking bottles. Stunning. All right. Stunning damn bottles. Beautiful. I'm getting one. I don't care. I don't care what the price is. I'm getting one. I'm gonna have to kidnap a Xerxes employee or something, but I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna give you a little discount. My thing is I will never pay full price. But I might have to on this one, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to go ahead and pay full price. If I can't get that little 10% off that I've been hearing about, I might have to go ahead and yeah, give me one. Y'all, this is Farisa. So this is the one that I think I might like the most. Let me get to the chat. Hold on, my bad. Yeah, the Rock Boy say he stays 20 minutes away. Yeah, they are stationed out in Houston, man. All right. Bought a bottle of Leighton yesterday, just waiting on track. Okay. Yeah, Leighton's a beautiful one, man, for real. They do look crazy. They look, man, I saw Nika and my guy, damn, I don't know why I went brain dead. Rico. Bottles are amazing. I can't wait for Raph to get his ass back over here so we can have a conversation before the conversation. They are crazy looking. All right. What up, Spence, man? I'm glad I get to see you in here now, man. And everybody else's chats, I can't even see you when you pop up. What up, boy? Took today off not feeling well, but came to hit the like and subscribe and say, what up, Jim? Man, hey, appreciate that, man. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. I hope you get better. Trust me, I've been out of it for the past couple of weeks as well, man, in and out of allergies, asthma issues, and whatnot. So, hey, I'm going to say a little prayer for your strength and well-being, and, man, appreciate it. For real. All right? Yeah, Marion, the bottles look fire, right? Do they got notes? Boy, don't ask nothing silly. Anyway, here we go. All right? Let's go ahead and just talk about it, all right? Now, of course, they say the type. Type is perfume. Collection is blends. Scent profile is oriental and fresh, all right? The name Farisa, all right, or Fiatessa, represents everything Lamborghini has to be proud of, from its engineering prowess and craftsmanship to its design philosophy and Italian identity. This is a perfume that rightly swells with pride. Its dignified sense of self-worth is born from its authenticity, the originality of its composition, and the honest, justified recognition of its own beauty. Fiatessa stands tall, confident in itself and its abilities. It is a scent that commands respect, doing so with taste, poise, and elegance. All right, so let's look at the perfume notes. So according to the website, its notes are pink pepper, Davana, and Sichuan pepper. Geranium, marine note, ambrette, frangipani, however you want to pronounce it, amber, myrrh, and suede. I definitely want to get my nose on this one. All right. Oh, yeah. It says the unique composition of Fiereza blends notes from opposing ends of the olfactory scale, taking the nose on a mesmerizing olfactory journey that leads in a myriad of directions. Pink pepper leaves a piquant trail for fresh incense to follow, as floral notes of frangipani, all right, or frangipani, however you want to do it, and geranium bloom at the heart. Marine nuances are woven into the scent, which owes its leathery tones to myrrh at the base, as suede provides depth. Okay, nice. They had the Tempio de Aqua, but okay, yeah, they did just release that as well, man. Spencer, I appreciate that. Looking at the Zerzhov's look, yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, look. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You say it ain't $415 fire. I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. All right. That's not that expensive for Zerzhov, all right, in collaboration with something, all right? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Torino was different because they were a repetitive line. They were a 5-year line. This one right here, you ain't about to get this again for a minute, all right? This is a collab with luxury car line. $415 is honestly a low price for what it is, yeah, for real. And yes, I do believe it's a 100 mil. Let me see real quick. Yeah. I mean, this ain't no collaboration with Honda, baby. No, sir. Let me see real quick. Yep, it's 100 mil for $430, y'all. 430 pounds, $415. Yeah, I'm telling you, nah, that's not bad. Keeping it a buck. Let's look at the second one, all right? Avanguardia. Let's explore it a little. All right. Avanguardia is ahead of its time, full of conviction and unbothered by a common consensus. All right. It is a trailblazing perfume that forges its own path. All right. We don't need to know all that. All right. The blends woody and fruity style fragrance. All right. All right. We've got top notes, as you can see, y'all. All right. Top notes are mandarin, davana, and cherry. Ooh, I like that. I like the sound of that. Black violet, rose, geranium. All right. Fractionated patchouli oil in the mid. And tonka beans, styrax, and olibanum. Oh, yeah, I definitely got to get my nose on this one. I don't know if this is a blind buy word, but this definitely looks interesting. All right. Let's see here. It says, Avanguardia's determined character is evident from the very beginning, as Davana accentuates the depth and juiciness of its cherry top note. At its heart, the powerful presence of fractionated patchouli oil is this perfume's driving force. It captivates the senses with this full-bodied, woody scent, as the leathery nuances and subtly powdered touch of the black violet accord alongside it provide balance, while styrax and tonka bean anchor the perfume at the base. Interesting. I'm definitely curious to see what that smells like, because styrax note is one that can be animalic, come across rather stankish, depending on what it's blended with. But it actually, I've seen it in certain fragrances where it actually smells pretty damn good, blended with the right things. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. Simone said, I got my, oh, no, my bad. Spencer, I got my Augusta, all right? And I haven't even seen a bottle of that for sale. Oh, you got your, okay. And you can only get a 1 mil for like $20 on Lucky Scent. So I might have to grab a couple of these for sure. Yeah, man, for real. So I'm with you, Mary. I need to know exactly what it's going to do on my skin. I get it. Fractionated patchouli oil. All right now. Simple said, in my opinion, it's not about whether it's expensive or not. It's about cost versus value. True. The only frag house that hasn't failed me when it comes to cost versus value is Amouage. I have 6 frags from Xerjoff. I get it. Amouage, honestly, I bought a few, let a few go. So they're closer to my to Zerj to they are my Zer they are your they to them to me are Xerjoff to you. Whereas Amouage to you is Xerjoff for me. Mary said that's one of the cents for life. All right. It would have to be the last purchase because somebody gonna unalive me. Got you. Sitbox got the best avatar on YouTube. Laugh every time you see it. Yeah. Hold up. I gotta see. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. I just recognized who that was. Okay. All right. So yeah, man. But look, I love the look of the bottles. I love the look of the box, man. Man, $415, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Oh, this one is $444. What is this, Jay-Z album? 444 Club? The hell? Oh, they trying to get you. They trying to get you, boy. All right. That's all right. We gonna see what's going on. I might have 2 of them. Unless I come into a little bit of money, I might have all 3. We gonna see. But no, I say that because I say that jokingly. I'm gonna smell them first. I'm gonna get my nose on them. Trust me. I will get my nose on. Oh, there goes the one that looks like it's most affordable. Wait, how much was the other one? Got 444, 415. Then we got 396. Yeah. All right, Perseveranza. Embodies quiet determination. It does not shout or draw attention to what it's doing. Instead, it works calmly and consistently towards achieving its goals. It is not the flame that burns the brightest, but the one that never goes out. Disarmingly discreet character of Perseveranza. Perseveranza. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Perseveranza, all right, like to persevere. Perseveranza masks a steely resolve embodied deep within its soul. It's a bright and liberating, unburdened by the weight of the challenge and capable of overcoming any obstacle. All right, that's all nice and everything. That's sweet. Now, top notes are ginger, cedrat, and pimento berry. Oh, man. Clove, bud, vetiver, and elemi in the heart, and tonka bean, styrax, and sisters oil. Okay, I see there's a trend here. They throwing styrax and everything, boy. They are throwing styrax and everything. All right. Hey, I like it though. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at what they said about it. All right. Ginger and cedrat combined in the opening of Perseveranza to create a brightness tinged with citrus and spice. As elemi freshens the scent at the heart, cloves add to the early spiciness and warm the composition, while dry vetiver and leathery styrax infuse the perfume with a smoky quality. Nice. Okay. The base notes of Perseveranza hold strong and come into their own with the passing of time, with tonka bean giving the scent of roundness and cistus oil imbuing it with ambery accents. Nice. Okay. Look, first and foremost, I got to get my nose on all of them anyway. You know how I am, y'all. All right. But they look fire. Okay. They look interesting, but the bottles look fire. I don't care. I do not care. Did he say way cheaper? Hey, $50 will go a long way, Simone. Way cheaper in my mind, man. Mary said, Jibs, in my Bane voice to you. You buy fragrances like an unmarried man. Indeed, I am, man. Indeed, I am an unmarried man at this point. All right. Spence said, yeah, because it's cheaper. Let them cook. It is. Hey, it is, man. It is what it is. Look, I don't care. Boy, hey, look. I'm talking all this, but I'm definitely gonna get my nose on it before I buy it. But I'm interested. Sinbal said, I am a big proponent of presentation, and Xerjoff gets an A+ for these. Man, look, Xerjoff bottles are second to none in most cases. Second to none in most cases, all right? Yeah, I like the BTVs. They look nice and everything, even though when you get them, when you purchase them, you get them, they definitely feel a little cheap or whatnot. But presentation, the box, the bottle, the way it's wrapped, the way you feel when you open it is just crazy, all right? Marion says Xerjoff is definitely a trend-setting house. Indeed, man. These collabs are keeping them on top, baby. Keeping them on top, man. Alicia said notes sound good. Indeed, they do. And I know you like that Styrax with that leathery blend of Styrax too, girl. I know you, sis. I'm watching Surgical Tens on my houses. Yes, I'm watching. I know Surgical Tens is, girl. Hey, Alicia, you know I know your affinity for Surgical Tens because we definitely share that. We definitely share that. All right. Hold on one second, man. Let me see here. Yeah. What up, Chief? What up, baby? What's going on, man? Hey, we talked about it earlier. If you get a chance, rewind, go support our girl D. All right. She's going to be out there your way in Maryland at a little event. All right. I forgot when it was, but I'll try and come back to it towards the end. But yeah, go out there and support our girl. But what's up, man? How you doing, man? What's your sin of the day? Spence said them BTV bottles scratch when you sneeze next. Did that thing cool. Yeah, man. Hey, you ain't lying, man. You got to keep them in the box because you leave them bad boys on the shelf. I've already got a couple of scratches. I'm like, damn, I didn't do nothing but line it next to the other one. But you ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. All right. He says, sin of the day is Kaedo for song Latafa Black Bottle. Nice. Messiah's Elixir. With that Chris. All right. Awesome for D, yep. Hey, man, he ain't lying, though. He ain't lying. But yeah, man, no, those are the 3 new releases in collaboration with Lamborghini that were released this weekend in honor of, well, really in honor of Xerjoff, but it was during the Essence Festival, man. Shout out to all those who got a chance to go out there. I know Rico, Nika, and a couple of other people that I know were invited to the party, and they actually, I think they walked away with something. We're going to see. I don't know if they had to buy it or if they got it, but shout out to them, man, because I heard it was a great event. I saw some of the pictures and videos. I got to be there next year. All right, I got to put aside $6,000. Some of y'all say $6,000 for what? For the plane ride, because I am not about to be in there and coach for a 16-hour drive. That shit looks crazy. Now, I might have to. If I have to, I might. But I'm not trying to. If I'm up there and coach or whatnot, riding to Milan, Italy, man, just know I'm going to end up fighting somebody because my feet are going to be propped up on the top of somebody's chair. Okay? For sure. Because my feet will be extended. They will not be bent for 16 hours. You have got me effed up. All right? Hey, at least you say you've been wanting a Lamborghini? Well, hey, here is the best and cheapest way to get you one, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the quickest and cheapest way to get you one, all right? I don't know if you're going to be able to drive that. I don't see no stick shift or nothing, but I tell you what, if you let it go out your hand right, you can roll down the hallway for sure, all right? Spence said, I'm sick. I'm sick, no sin of the day. Last 2 purchases was Golden Green and Golden Dollar. I'm glad you said that, Spence, because I sure did come to let y'all know about something that came in the mail. Now, I told y'all about my recent purchase of the Don. All right? I know I told y'all about my recent purchase of the Don. But I also got another one that I've been waiting on that I've been trying to get. I've been telling y'all about it off and on for a minute. Tried to get that boy Raph to send me a decant, but he wouldn't. So I went ahead and trusted the nose and the scent memory of my boy Dutch, the Bible thumper, you know. And I pulled the trigger on. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Let me get off of here. Went ahead and pulled the trigger on. Xerjoff K-Clip. And I got Arm. Yeah, y'all. Oh, yeah. Had to go and get it, man. Look, I heard so much about it. Look, Via Cavour, I think it's going to be my next one. This is the one that I told Raph and Erica. Shout out to them, man. But I told them this is the one that I definitely was going to be getting before I got Via Cavour. So it seems like other than those Lamborghinis, all right, and a couple of others, Via Cavour is going to have to be my next one, my next date night fragrance that I collect, because that's what these are at this point. I wear them for sure, but I don't spray anywhere heavy enough to really just make a dent in them over time. It take a little bit of wears for me to dent them, because I really don't spray more than 10 times typically. 6 to 8 is the typical number of times. So, they stick around for a while, but here you go. Xerjoff K-Clip. All right. And this is Arm. Let me go ahead and open this, man. You see the box, white and gold, Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so they're looking at, I just want the homepage, baby. I don't care about the collaborations. Yeah. I go to Xerjoff and, oh, that's why. Because they got me connected to the, man, if you don't put me in Xerjoff, I don't care about none of that. I just want Xerjoff. I don't care about the Lamborghinis no more. There we go. All right, y'all. Here we go. So let's go ahead and talk about it, man. This is a nice little date night fragrance for what I've been told. All right. Like I said, been looking forward to getting into this. All right. I do believe it has a chocolate note. I think it has strawberry in there too. Man, look. This is definitely a blind buy, but for me, knowing the notes and knowing how Xerjoff typically blends stuff, it's never too blind. All right. Go in here. Garland, what's good, man? Oh, man, you right on time. Don't even worry about it, baby. Glad you could come by. It was last minute anyway. I didn't even have time to really create a thumbnail. I just got on here because I've been gone for so long, man. For real. Thank you for stopping by, though, my guy. Mary said, honestly, I think when I think about it, Xerjoff may be the most cloned house. Not in total, but in most frags. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if anybody can beat Tom Ford or Creed. I'm not sure. That'd be a good discussion, though. All right, Chief DC been lifing. Yeah, man. It's everybody, baby. Spence said, okay, I'll spray it with you real quick. I'll spray when you do the pause. Yeah, man. Hey, for real. Look, appreciate that, Spence. Here we go. So Spence said top notes are rose, orange, bergamot, and lemon. Middle notes are strawberry, chocolate, and labdanum. Base notes are arglewood, that oud, vanilla, incense, patchouli, labdanum, heliotrope, and oak moss. Okay, I got that one on this one. All right, here it is, y'all. White box. I love this. Look, you know what? Right now, I think my light may be too. I think it may be too bright. Let me see here. Wow. How do I look, y'all? Am I better? Right here. Is this good? Maybe a warm, maybe cold. What we got? All right, there we go. That should be good enough. All right. If not, let me try one last thing because it looks weird. All right, y'all. How we doing now? Is this better? All right. All right. There we go. So yeah, appreciate the note breakdown, Spence. Yes, definitely got it. Larry Lairs was good. Was good. All right. Creed Events is Baccarat. Yeah, Baccarat. Yeah. PDM and Creed, definitely. I believe so too. What up? What up, Jeremy? What's good, baby? Sin of the day is Aromatics Magnetic. Yes, sir. Let there be light. If you don't start, my bad, small. All right. But anyway, so here we go, y'all. You got the white box. All right. Sorry. White doesn't do so well on here. All right. Got the Zerjov emblem. You know, I love it because I love the different color in the boxes, right? But boom, there you go. All right. Of the Kimmy collection, you have Arm. Now, sorry, it was messed up a second ago. All right, but you got the black interior. You got the Kimmy up top. And there you go, man. Beautiful bottle. Now, the thing that I love most about this, we talked about it at one point when I had Raph on, but it's the difference in the cap. So as you notice, when you usually have Zerjov bottles and whatnot, they come with this style of cap, right? Just a natural little Italian looking cap with the flip up, all right? But on this one, you've got this style. Little decoration on there. Going from there. Definitely nice. All right. What up, Holy Prophet? What up, JC? And of course, my guy Rafan, man. Hey, I was just about to start on a couple of yours. I think I'm gonna finish up or actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and talk about your sample pack tomorrow. I'm just gonna go through everything you sent me. I had a great time getting a chance to wear this 400. All right. No YG, just 400. All right. Definitely a great time. Definitely going to be getting a bottle of that. Actually, I need to shout out to somebody. Shout out to him. He knows who he is. I guess I'm going to end up having to buy his bottle. All right. Definitely had a good time wearing it. So appreciate those samples. We are going to discuss them tomorrow. I'm going to have a community conversation. We're going to talk about that Rafan pack. We're going to be sniffing that Rafan pack tomorrow, y'all. But, man. Let's get to it, y'all. My bad, Spence. I know you've been waiting on me. Let me go ahead and spray it now. All right. Ooh, look at that. Love that spray. Love that spray from Zerjov. Oh, my. Look. Off top, y'all. In the opening, you get a very distinct rose, all right? You get rose with a little citrus in the background, but it's heavy rose, boy. I love that. As it breaks down, you get a slight citrus note, but you really start to pick up that strawberry and a very airy kind of a soft milk chocolate, an airy soft milk chocolate with strawberries coming up from the back behind that rose. Y'all, just off opening alone, it's worth the money. Oh, this is good. This is damn good. This is damn good. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. Over here on the website, hold on 1 second. On the website, it actually has it for an affordable price for the 50 mil that I got. All right. Very nice. Now, you're going to have to pay for shipping unless you pay over $344. But honestly, this is good. And the price ain't bad. For all those who are looking right now, who are following along with me, man, look, that price of $232, that's actually pretty damn good. Now, I'm sure that some of you that may be able to find it in other locations and whatnot for a cheaper price, and that's great. But for those who don't and want to support the brand, I'm just saying. All right. For those who choose to support the brand directly, $232 is not a bad price. It is not. However, you do what's within your budget. All right. Unfortunately, I didn't know it was this price, and unfortunately, I had a deal. So, I definitely got mine from another location. I can't disclose, but if you have a question, you can always hit me up on IG. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation about it. But y'all, our beautiful opening, man. Oh, we back on that. There you go. Shout out to SB. All right. Yeah, that's true. I agree with it. All right. Spence said, oh, this nice gems on the sweet side too. Yes. Sitting kind of heavy, but not pushing this. This will be good in the heat, in my honest opinion. Yep. Off the opening. Yes, indeed. It's definitely heavy. The rose definitely has some weight on it. It's definitely a bouquet rather than a individual rose. But it's still some freshness to it. Like I said, that chocolatey and strawberry combination in the background is starting to push forward a little bit. And it's definitely starting to give it a little more body, a little more girth, but it's still pretty damn aromatic. It's still something that can flow off skin in a cool breeze or even in the heat. It won't necessarily be cloying. You'd have to be Nevada heat in order for it to be the cloying. You know what I mean? I think it would have to be really, really hot. Rafan said, glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I wore 400 a few sprays of Naxos yesterday for y'all's funeral. Man, my condolences, bro. My condolences. Compliments were coming at the repast. Yeah, man. But again, my condolences, man. Hope y'all are well. Hope you've been doing all right. You told me about some things, man. You know, I said a prayer. I'm gonna still keep you in my prayers, brother. I know things get tough, you know, especially with losses in the family. So appreciate the pack, man. Like I said, prayers to you and your family and loved ones. But yeah, man, I know you were getting some looks and some compliments up there with that smell. I know that smelled good. I know it. Yeah, everybody in the chat saying condolences for sure, man. All right. Spence said, almost reminds me of Via Cavour layered with a La Capitale. Yes. Spence, you damn right. Spence, you damn right. Spence, yes. That is a hell of a comparison. Via Cavour layered with La Capitale, and La Capitale's strawberry note is definitely starting to weigh in right now. Yes. Yes. Great comparison. Prophet JC said, rose is heavy. I'm still a baby when it comes to rose fragrances. I understand. Yeah, and you know, yeah, this may not be the easiest one if you're not a rose lover, because that rose is fresh and real. But man, if you like rose, if you like to love rose, this is definitely a good one. This is definitely for dressy occasions, something that's, I would say informal. I definitely won't want to wear button-ups, square toes. So this is definitely date night ready. Or if I'm looking to go to an event where there are going to be women around, even if you're married or whatnot, but you want to draw the attention of women or those that are around, you wear this. This is going to get their attention. This is definitely going to get their attention. Does the chocolate hang around, Rock Boy? It's blended in with the strawberry. You get it. It's almost like it's kind of like this. When you've ever eaten chocolate strawberries, it's not the chocolate strawberries that have the heavy coat of chocolate on it. It's the ones that have a thin layer of coat. It's almost like taking a strawberry and dipping it in, not fondue, but dipping it in melted chocolate, and then eating it. That's what you're getting. You're getting a small layer of chocolate, but you're getting a strong presence of strawberry, all in the background of a soft aromatic rose. Right. It's not a lot. You get some though. It's noticeable, but not a lot. Yeah, the chocolate with the rum and cherry. Yes. Wait. Hold on. Let me read the notes, because that was one of the things I did mess up on. Let me get to the notes, y'all. So in the notes, I think I read it, but I may not have. All right. So we got Calabrian bergamot, Brazilian orange, Bulgarian rose, and lemon. So you've got the citruses up front. They rear their head out for a few minutes. All right. That's all I get of them. After that, they're just kind of pushing the rose forward. All right. They're definitely just supplemental to the rose, right? So at the heart, you get the chocolate, the cistus, the labdanum, the Omani incense, and the strawberry. Okay. So I'm not really getting a rum out of there or anything, but I am definitely getting, like I said, the chocolate and the strawberry. It's got heliotropine or heliotrope, oak moss, oud, Singaporeans, patchouli, Madagascar, vanilla. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of fresh rose, a small layer of strawberry. I'm sorry, a small layer of chocolate, some strawberry. I'm definitely starting to pick up some earthiness in the background. But yeah, I think this is definitely good. All right. You know, when I said airy milk chocolate, it's almost like a powdery milk chocolate. Almost like a powdery chocolate, for real. This is good. Hey, women, you can definitely rock this one for sure. Yes, it is definitely unisex. I can see a lot of women wearing this, but the confident man that's trying to get the attention of women, this is your fragrance. This is something to dress up. This is going to get you noticed along with whatever you're wearing. All right. Sound like you're talking about something. Make sure you are talking about something. Make sure you look like you're about something. And you spray this on, I'm telling you. Again, y'all, from the house of Xerjoff, as my guy Raph would say, Sir Joff. Okay. From the house of Xerjoff, all right, we got Arm. Yeah. My boy said talking about frags making him less sick. Yeah, man. Sometimes just simply doing what you love can brighten your day, make things a little easier on you, man. For real, for real. But yeah, man, no, this is definitely one. This thing says tap to connect. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna have to try that out a little later. But yeah, no, this was one that I found for a steal. I had to have this one in the collection when I read the notes. La Capitale was such a good one. Via Cavour was definitely a good one. I don't own it yet, but it's definitely going to be added to the collection. Um, yeah, man, I had to. This is what you wear when you want to be someone's dessert. This is a nightcap fragrance, for real. This is what you wear when you want to be escorted up later, for sure. Appreciate it, baby. Yeah, man, I had to, Spence. Hey, great minds think alike, and great noses collect alike. Because I know you got this too. So, yeah, man. Again, from the Kimmy collection at Xerjoff, Arm. But yeah, y'all, man, look, that's man. I had to get back on here to say what's up, to talk to my people, man. It's been a minute. I've been out of it. Didn't want y'all to think the gyms had left. I've just been having to do some things, man. Like one of the things I'm about to get on when I leave here is studying for cybersecurity again, man. Trying to get this up. Made my girl, made my mom, made my boy, made my homegirl some promises about me making sure that I take this serious, this cybersecurity thing serious. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So it's taking me away from coming to the computer and everything as much as I would like to be. But yeah, man, we're coming back. I see everybody else getting active and whatnot, and I've been supporting them, watching them, and it's been giving me life, man. It's been giving me ideas and whatnot. So, you know, I felt now was the time to break this horrible cycle of not being present and show my face, get a chance to talk to y'all. But before I go, man, let me talk about the Deeds issue. So recently, I believe it was on Kicks Live. We had D up. Kicks invited me on along with Dutch, Aroma, and Mundo. And we had D in there. We were just giving her praises for her many fragrances that she's come out with. And man, I had to get my nose back on a few. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a few of these that I really want to get. I say a few, but I've smelt them all now. And there are 6 in each pack. And I damn near want them all. I ain't going to lie to you, all right? So from a previous pack, the November release, y'all, this is from November. And I had to come back to it. Look, these are the lost files, okay? These are the hidden gems that I lost when I started putting away decants, okay? In here from the November release, I got Amber Few, y'all. Beautiful plum, citrus, cinnamon, pink pepper, and tobacco leaf. It has incense, clove, orange blossom, osmanthus, vanilla, amber, labdanum, sandalwood, and patchouli. Love it. Absolutely love it. Caffeine Addict. All right. Espresso, coffee bean, dark chocolate, cacao, hazelnut. Oh my God. Just good. Just goodness. Definitely having you want a cup of coffee. A chocolatey cup of coffee at that. Seriously. Cherry Tobacco. Shout out to Aroma who first talked about this. First one that I know, him and Dutch. Beautiful black cherry. Almond to kind of suppress some of the sweetness, some of the tartness and sweetness. Raspberry, cognac, tobacco leaf, vanilla, ginger, praline, cinnamon, argwood. Y'all, when this comes together on my skin, I don't know about yours, but on my skin, have to get a full bottle. Even if it is a 30 mil, 10 mil, something, I got to get it. Dark Passion, I'm going to tell you like this. It's 6 of them in here. And honestly, all 6 of them I want in some capacity. Some might be 10, some might be 30, some might be 50s. Actually, what is it? 10s and 50s, yeah. But I got to own all these. Now, the only one that I need to spend a little more time with, because I only wore it once and I forgot what it smelled like, and that's Dewdrop. Sea Salt, Ozone Accord, Marine Accord, Bergamot, Citrus, Jasmine, Orchid, Lily of the Valley, Peony, Honeysuckle. I remember it was good, but man, I need to figure out if I'm going to get a 10 or a 50. That's the only one that I haven't been sold on a 50 on. All the rest of them, oh, they're easy 50s. Easy 50s. Easy. Seriously, just easy. That is from the Essential Harmony November release. All right. Now, she sent me another one that she recently sent out probably a few months ago. D is a maestro when it comes to orchestrating these fragrances, man. I love it. I would love to see what type of damage she does to the community if she was given some of the highest quality of oil and some of the research material that some of these other big name companies have. I would love to see what she could turn these actual creations into at that point. It's crazy. But for now, on the one that she sent out, I believe it was at the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken, you got Beryl and Leaf. Highly spoke about amongst the group that was on the live. Love it. Edge of the Night. Oh, yeah, that's a nightcap fragrance. Definitely got to get a 50. Kinship. Definitely a 10 mil. Definitely good. Wasn't really sold on being able to wear it everywhere, in my personal opinion, mainly because of the violet leaf, the gabinum, and the cassis. Very good, kind of earthy. It's not an easy reach for me, but it is a wear. Not an everyday wear, but a wear. Nero de Argume. All right. Nero de Argume. I got to come back to that one. Blood orange, bergamot, jasmine, ginger, vanilla patchouli, vetiver, tonka bean, oud, leather, amber, and musk. Yeah. We got Rosedale, definitely good. Sour cherry, rose. Lily, dark plum, jasmine, rum. Got to get a 50 mil of that one. Tonka bean, oud, and patchouli in there. Tobacco as well. And whiskey soul. Whiskey, cinnamon, tobacco, oud, incense. Amaretto, tonka bean, oak, vanilla, sandalwood, and dark musk. Y'all, if you haven't had a chance, go over to Essential Harmony, okay? I'm gonna put her website. Actually, I'm gonna try to put it in the site in here. All right. But y'all, she is coming up with some beautiful fragrances on a budget for budget prices. You know what I'm saying? But they are good. I'm talking about good, y'all. Let me see here. All right. All right, there we go. All right, let me go ahead and put this in the chat for anybody who's interested. But y'all, she is making some magic. Seriously. And I would implore you to go check out any of those from both the November or the recent releases, man. You're bound to find something that you like. But even if you don't find anything from those, she has so many in here. All right. So many options to choose from. And you can look them up according to notes, profiles, seasons. It's simply amazing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's doing God's work, but she's doing a blessing to anybody who's interested. Seriously, she is blessing you for a really good price. So shout out to her. Go check her out, and we'll go from there. All right. Other than that, y'all, really, truly, I think it's about time. I'm gonna try and post something on Instagram, man. Post something about one of the scent combos I've been wearing this week that I really like, man. It's been doing numbers, been doing a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna start getting back on posting some things on IG. I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna start tonight, and we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see how things work. Get back in here. Rock Boy said I'd be picking up what D be putting down. There you go, BT. All right. All right, one of the three amigos in the building. What up, crew? Yes, sir. One of the legs of the tripod. You already know, Spence. Hey. I think I have 10 frags in my shopping cart on the website. Well, need you to go ahead and follow through at some point. She be having deals and specials and whatnot, and so I always try and find time to support her. She's doing good. But yeah, man, but hey, as far as what I got for you today, that's going to be about it, man. If you haven't, like I said, keep your eye out for a possible re-release of those what is it, the Z 1.5s. Keep an eye out for D and her deals as she comes out. But honestly, with her price, you shouldn't even have to wait for a deal because she has great prices already. All right. Frank said I have 3 from D now, still going through the site. Yes, sir. And last but not least, shout out to Zerjov, man, for the collabo and for that arm, man. I'm telling you, beautiful. Still enjoying it now. Definitely one you gotta get your nose on, decide if it's good for you. But hey, go out there, get some samples, get it on Skin for the win. You know what I say. All right. And you know what? Shout out to everybody who went out there and misrepresented this fragrance. Look, shout out to y'all for big upping it because it's good. It indeed is a good fragrance, really good fragrance. But this shit ain't no Blue Day Chanel exclusive. All right. Point blank period. It ain't. All right. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you today. All right. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Know it's been a while, but you're gonna start seeing me more regularly. All right. I guarantee it. Again, tune in for the Reform Pack discussion tomorrow. We're going to be talking about this package that he sent me. All right. And we're going to get to it, man. We're going to get back in it, man. It's been a minute, but I miss y'all. Hope y'all missed us, miss me, and anybody else I have on. We just going to try and work it out from there, man. Like I said, it's been great talking with y'all. Appreciate y'all for anything. Hey, by the way, hey, shout out to New York Knicks, man. They have been wrecking. They snuck one away again. All right. Got one away, or should I say Wemby gave it away. I hate it for them. These are some of those young things that you got to go through to become great. But shout out to New York Knickerbockers who are fully taking advantage of the one time, and Lord knows how long that they've had to win a championship, man. Shout out to Brunson, who should have stayed a Maverick, but it is what it is. Shout out to Jay Wright's Big Three. And yeah, man. Hey, look forward to seeing y'all hoist that championship up. Hopefully it'll be in a clear sweep and not a gentleman's sweep so you can celebrate at home. But if not, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, Sunkissed Sands from Sphinx? Not yet, man. I got to get back into Sphinx. I let go of Sphinx a while back. Not too long after they did the collaboration with Neeb, I got a discovery pack, talked about it. But I haven't really smelt them since. So I'm going to get back to them, man. A lot of people have been talking about it. I know I saw Ross did a video. I didn't watch it, but I know he did a video regarding it. So we're going to get back to it and see what's going on, man. For real. But all right, y'all, man. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming out. Know y'all could have been anywhere but here, but you chose to be here with us. And for that, we are truly appreciative. All right. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone that you know. Let them know that the boy is back, the kid is back, and we are about to be more consistent. Now, don't get me to line and tell you how many times a week I'm going to post, but we're going to post several times a week. We're going to leave it at that, all right? But with all that being said, y'all, hey, appreciate y'all for coming out. Y'all have a blessed night. I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. We should be live around 6 or 7. I'm guessing around 7 more so than anything. But until then, man, let every sip be a sip of inspiration and every sniff lead to a new discovery. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all be blessed. Hey, shout out to you and your families. Y'all stay safe. Make sure you check on your loved ones, your friends, and everybody. Shout out to Rafan and prayers up for him and those that may be going through something. But we'll catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Alrighty. Where we at? There we go. We're gonna leave out how we used to, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Always a blessing to have y'all in the house. Always a blessing to have y'all in the house.